Alright. Dreamcatcher is the best relic, and Frozen Core is the best boss relic. Confirmed. Confirmed. Alright, Watcher. These are some interesting starts. Random rare card, choose a rare card. 3 potions, and a boss relic. Not generally speaking a fan of 3 random potions, although also notably, the 3 random potions increases your chance of seeing a rare card, because the potions count as generating cards. It's kind of odd. So it's like you saw cards, even though you didn't. I imagine choosing a rare could be a pretty nice start. There's a few Watcher rares I'd be pretty happy to start with. Scroll, Vault, Deus Ex Machina, Lesson Learned, of course. Making it choose one of 3 instead of taking one at random is well worth the 6 max health, I think. Significantly reduces the chance that we get saddled with something we really don't want. I would even take Judgment on floor 1. Yeah, I would even take Judgment on floor 1. I think Judgment... I did put Judgment in the B tier for a Watcher tier list. I do think Judgment is a little underrated as a card. It's just 30 or 40 is just the perfect number to eliminate so many annoying enemies. I think you could also very easily argue for a boss swap here. Regan asks, when do you take a boss swap on Watcher? Honestly, whenever you feel like it. Watcher is a very adaptable character and can work around the downsides of just about any of them pretty well. And it has been shown within the community that you can definitely achieve long win streaks on this character on Ascension 20 Heart simply by clicking the boss swap relic every time without even looking at the map. That said, my thoughts on when you shouldn't boss swap are when you have an early forced elite that you can't avoid. Such as this map, actually. There's no path here that doesn't fight this elite, this elite, this elite, or this elite. And one of the big risks with a boss relic swap is that you get an immediate downside for no upside. There's a couple of relics that will be like that, potentially Calling Bell, but also some of the energy relics, or the Black Star, which is just giving up your starting relic for nothing until you beat an elite or 2. And if you go disadvantaged into your first elite combat, you might just lose it. Interesting. Alpha Omni Deus Ex. It's an interesting split act, by the way. These 2 sides don't cross over at all. Very strange. Alpha, Beta, Omega can be pretty fun if you can make it work. I'm generally speaking not a big fan of the series of 3. It's just a lot of setup before any actual effectiveness occurs. I'm inclined to go Omniscience of the 3 here. The first, having 1 Omniscience means any other Omnisciences we see are going to be, of course, incredibly good. But we could just take extra miracles from Deus Ex. That's not problematic. That's not too bad. And becomes really good immediately once you get some card draw into your deck. Really do like the Omni, though. Having an Omni from the start lets us expand our array of starting picks a little bit. Anything that's good when duplicated for free becomes a pretty good target, so we can take stuff like Worship. But what about 8 Omnisciences? That's too many. That's too many. Good callback to our 8 Omniscience seeded run from yesterday's stream that died on, like, floor 2, right? If every card in your deck is Omniscient, then what do you actually play? There's nothing. What happens when you Omni Deus Ex? Pure sadness. You get no miracles, and it exhausts. Good day. Alright, I'm taking this Omni. And I think that means I want to go a slightly more defensive path. Because it's not exactly a good card right now, though we can at least play it thanks to the miracle. Might just go for an early defender move. Although we are fighting Guardian. Choices, choices. What I don't think I should do is fight the Burning Elite. I don't think we got one of the requisite rares to do that. Ultimately, the left and right side are pretty similar. If I want to go to an early shop on this side, I have to fight the Elite, whereas if I want to remove a defend here, we kind of had freedom to... This has also got the better rest site arrangement. Okay, so we'll go on to this side. There's only one strike in the draw pile. Trying to figure out if I'm allowed to... play Eruption this turn. Sequin, thank you so much for the Prime sub in the 5 months. And that I believe, especially if we're only talking about removing one defend. Watcher has a lot of ways to kill this boss very quickly. And we're already halfway there with an Omniscience, right? So we can play Double Strike, we'll do... It's all up to whether we draw the Strike or not, right? If we don't draw Strike, we're looking at 24 damage while Frail next turn. And I can't play the Omni, because I have to use the Miracle. So it might just be Strike, Strike... Strike? Triple Strike, kill the front one, do a little bit of damage to the back one. Or, wait. Am I looking at this completely wrong? I don't strike this one, I strike this one. We just kill the big one. We have exactly 33 here, right? Oh yeah, that's the way to do it. Much better. And we would have bricked the draw, so striking the little one would have been doubly wrong. Much better. Okay, that's 100% the correct way to play that turn one. Upon review, well done. Early attack potion equals dead elite. Interesting first set of cards. Possibly skip? Although I'm reasonably happy with the Flying Sleeves as a first card. It's not the greatest in the world, but it's a little bit flexible. Or we could take one of the block cards, but I'm not really sold on either a Swivel or a Protect. Swivel does stack, so if you Omni Swivel, you will get 2 free cards, in addition to 16 block. And the cards that are going to be good with Omniscience are also good with Swivel. And I have an attack potion in case of Knob. Okay, I'm actually sold on this. Ooh, and a free upgrade. I imagine this has to be just an Eruption upgrade. Swivel only gets +3 block, so I'd always rather upgrade Vigilance. We could upgrade our Omniscience a little early. But I think we should just get Eruption up. Although with Swivel, it's a little bit less valuable to do so. That's interesting. Omniscience upgrade goes to 3 cost. So it's a bit more playable for us. That will actually be relevant here in Act 1. You know what? Let's do it. Lets me keep the... Lets me keep the Miracle. Yeah. Cool. These are all pretty whatever. I guess Consecrate's okay. Although it's not very good with Swivel. It is nice with high-cost cards, just some free AoE. But overall, these are pretty underwhelming. Still, I don't have a lot of card rewards left here. I'm gonna grab a Consecrate. That might even be my upgrade, actually. Very interesting. Omniscience strike. Your doom. Ooh. Interesting options here. Indignation's actually a decent Omniscience target, because Omniscience Indignation immediately puts you into Wrath and then applies the vulnerable effect. That's it. I think I'm personally more interested in a Fear No Evil. Adds another attack to this deck, and one that can put us into Calm Stance when we need it. And I think that's just peachy here. But it's an interesting Indignation. Okay, no Dolly's Mirror of the Shop. Wood. Can't afford Mental Fortress alongside card remove, otherwise I might be so inclined. We do say goodbye to the Kunai and the Sling of Courage, which are both pretty good relics. Would have been really nice to buy Sling in particular. Oh well. Very, very happy to get a starter card removed here, and I'm thinking about the Cut-Through Fate. We could also maybe buy a second potion, although I think the Cut-Through Fate mostly serves the same role. Getting some Scry into this deck will really help ensure our consistency. Let's go Defend Remove by Cut-Through Fate. And let's get an upgrade on. I think it's going to be the Consecrate upgrade for me. Still trusting that with Swivel and Omniscience, half the time we're playing Eruption, we're doing so for free anyway. I think Apotheosis is very good on Watcher Zoom Waffle, particularly with the Miracle. You can essentially get one energy back because you get one more energy from the Miracle if you upgrade it with Apotheosis. And that makes Apotheosis very, very good on Watcher overall. Had I been able to afford it, I almost certainly would have purchased it. But we could not afford it, so I didn't even talk about it there. I think Cut-Through Fate upgrade might have been reasonable, too. Alright, it is a Nobbert, and here is Omniscience, which we're going to use on an Eruption. So I continue to stand by my lack of an Eruption upgrade. And then I what? Miracle Cut-Through Fate? Or I could Cut-Through Fate first, look for Eruption. Because maybe we can skip the Omniscience, just do Eruption or something. Cut-Through Fate, Miracle Eruption. Actually, Omni Eruption is more damage than playing the Fear No Evil after the Eruption, now that I think about it. Screw it. So, 2 turns to do 61. We have, what, 36 plus that. If the top card on the deck is a strike, I could hurt myself by playing the Cut-Through Fate. Not to worry about that. Okay, now we're pretty likely to just kill, and we have the attack potion if we don't. Easy every time. Alright, well that's a free knob. We now pick up the Courier. Merchant restocks cards, relics, and potions. All prices are reduced by 20%. Feels good. If I didn't have this Swivel, I would more seriously consider a Deceive reality. I do like Deceive in general, as a block solution. But it feels like we're okay on that front right now. And it feels like I shouldn't bloat this deck with too many cards. So I'll pass. Get more upgrades? Have you ever gotten Courier and Membership card together? Oh yeah, quite a few times. It's a really good feeling when it comes together. Maybe I'll upgrade the Cut. Early upgraded Cut feels really stellar. Upgrading Swivel is a hilarious option, too. If we're ever going to dupe it, making sure its big block would be particularly valuable. Although I said I would upgrade Vigilance first, so this is a reasonable Vigilance upgrade, is how I feel. In a Guardian Act? You know what? I can get behind that. Let's upgrade Vigilance here. Interesting. Can bottle the Omniscience, drawing Omniscience Plus at the start of each combat. It's basically like having a bottled Seek, if Seek cost 3. And only got 1 card, but played it twice, immediately. There's a lot of broken things you can do with a bottled Omniscience. We could take a Deviform, we could take Ragnaroks, we could take Talk to the Hands. Many, many different things we could take. I think all of that is better than taking the blue key. In most fights, the Omniscience is the top card of the deck that we want to see. The earlier we draw it, the more options it'll have. Definitely. Definitely bottle that. That's an incredible, incredible find. So, for example, here, Omniscience allows me to just Seek Eruption, play it 2 times. That's 27 damage plus 16 Miracle. We're there. And I'm sure that won't be the last time we kill an enemy on turn 1 this run. Foresight is an excellent target for the Omniscience. When doubled, we're scrying 4 or upgrade 6 or even 8 cards at the start of each turn. Really, really do like being able to get that set up early. Yes, give me a Foresight. Empty Fist not bad either, although I prefer an Empty Mind at the moment. Let's see, can I make this work? Yes. Burn Evil puts me in calm. For bonus value, I'll play Swivel here, even though it's not necessary to do this. Eruption puts me in Wrath. Miracle to back to 3 energy. Now we're in Wrath stance. Omniscience, Consecrate. The power. Will this run ever take damage? That is the current question. Probably eventually. I don't think I want any of these. I've already got better sources for calm. What a weak potion. I think an attack potion's got to be more useful, especially with this bottled Omni. Here's where we Omni Foresight. Scry 6 at the start of each turn versus Lagavulin. That's got to be perfect. We can stack Swivels. We're going to be able to use Swivel in this fight, chat. Amazing. The power. So I want to draw Swivel and Ascender's Bane this turn. Oh man, and Vigilance? So I can Swiv Vigilance? Although, am I going to need to? Next turn I'm going to draw Eruption, Strike, 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 Fear no Evil. I want to play all of it. If I just Swivel, I can do that with Miracle, or I can use the Miracle to do Swiv Vigilance. It doesn't really matter. Likewise, these are both very, very similar. Mostly one stacks, the other doesn't. Whatever. So we discard 4 of these cards to get the exact hand that we want. Actually, no. There's 2 other Defends I haven't seen. Well, we discard 1 of these cards to get the exact hand that we want. But I'd also like a fresh reshuffle. If I do that, then I have to take damage. Not damage, but... I have to have Defense in this hand that I don't want to use. So I'll just draw the best damage hand here. And we'll pop the... We'll discard all 3 of these, draw a new hand. We'll will pop a potion if necessary. So I actually ended up with one more energy than I thought I was going to have. Interesting. Alright, there's a good turn. We just block for 17. Take 3. I guess we are taking damage this run. And that's fine. Let's see. If I just discard Swivel, we draw Eruption, Funeral, Strike, Strike, Consecrate. How much damage is that? 9 plus 24, 49, 49 plus 16. Yes, that kills. Without using either potion. Alright, well, that was pretty OP. Akabeko here to give us bonus damage on the first attack of each combat, and oh dear, I have to choose between a Talk to the Hand and a Rushdown for Omniscience targets. Spicy. Talk to the Hand is very nice with this set of cards. Pretty good against Guardian, too. Hell, if I Omniscience Talk to the Hand against Guardian, we can just play attacks even in Angry Onion mode. Actually, wait. We already have the 1-cost commentary in Fear No Evil, right? And we have a Bottled Omniscience? How many real cards are in this deck right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And it would be double Rushdown. I think we could get there. But I don't think we need to. And we don't have any particular incentive. If I had a Peace Pipe, totally different story. Have this Talk to the Hand. That said, the double Rushdown was still quite good, mind you. The idea behind double Rushdown having any sort of infinite potential is that it can let you create an infinite stance dance, where you play one Wrath card and one Calm card in order to pay 2 energy, then gain 2 energy, and then draw all the cards back into your hand again. That actually wasn't a kill. Fascinating. We could reasonably get, I think, 4 more card removes at shops, guaranteed, by the end of this run, and that's just barely enough, with significant chance to be offered something reasonable beyond that. Man. Signature move would have been a hilarious way to scale this. Crush Joints is quite fine. Skipping is also fine. I don't need the Crush Joints for a while. Nice against Guardian, maybe. Just gonna skip all unupgraded cards for a little bit. We are in a plenty good position to do so. Wallop is particularly good with double Talk to the Hand, excellent with Swivel, and a decent Omni target besides. That I'll take. Big bonk. Alright, am I duplicating Foresight or Talk to the Hand against Guardian? That's part of my question. Guess I'll upgrade the Talk to the Hands. And that'll be our turn 1 play in a large number of fights, is Omni the Talk to the Hand. Although, with this opening hands, maybe I need to double Foresight to guarantee the transform turn that we need? We'll figure it out. Although I do feel like I probably need to Miracle Fear No Evil this turn to reduce the chance that I have to use an attack potion here. Still have to. Well, don't have to. I could just take the damage instead, actually. It's a semi-attractive option. These attack potions are very useful in Act 2, but we're pretty likely to see another potion before... I need it. Another potion. Also had a hell of a lot of block on that turn. Let's do it. Is this going to be Eruption, Vigilance, Foresight? Or even just Vigilance, Foresight, don't spend the Swivel? That actually feels like the most reasonable choice. Keep our Swivel stack for another turn. Discarding a Defend even on this turn, that's kind of quite a statement. Thus far, I have a very high opinion of this Swivel. Not exactly sure what I'm holding these for. Mostly feels like, to me, like if I can hold them, I probably should. Until we're ready to finish. Aha. Back in the car. Again, discarding the Defends for this turn feels correct. Shockingly. Get a little bit of damage. Just a tiny little bit. Okay, cannot transform you. I'll sneak one of these in. You're dead, son. GG. Get cash and... Oh man, what a choice. The second Omni or a Vault. Or Wish. I could bottle Omniscience for Wish. 50 gold every turn. Or every combat, not every turn. But that would be in lieu of doing anything else on turn 1. I think I should be taking the second Omni. There's a lot of broken things that we can do with more copies of this. The more copies, the better, in fact. So let's get second Omni here, and let's start chaining. It's ultimately, I mean, part of the reason I took the first Omniscience was so that we could have many opportunities to see more of them. So now we always have bottled double Omni, unless I draw both Omnisciences on turn 1. Also, by the way, there's a Snecko Eye here. With Wallop and Swivel, and 2 Omnis. Not a bad Violet Lotus either. I have multiple comm sources. But feels like a relatively easy Snecko Eye. Downside of Snecko, though, is that it makes there be fewer cards in the draw pile for the Omni to hit. That's hilariously kind of true, actually. But probably not a big concern. Also makes us more likely to draw double Omni turn 1, but because they'll be random cost, we can just play them separately and it's fine. So I'm completely okay with that. And we'll be adding a lot of cards to this deck. Dome's also not horrible here. Not knowing what the enemy does is kind of irrelevant when in half of fights we'll kill the enemies on turn 1. But Snecko makes it really easy to take Ragnarok. I want to do that. Give me a Snecko Eye. Give me a Snecko Eye. I think the odds anything goes wrong from here are relatively low, but I do have to take paths that aren't insane and suicidal. Ooh, man, the card removes path. Look at that. For when you really, 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 really want to remove strike. What are we upgrading from here? Wallop? Foresight? Foresight with Snecko is interesting. I wonder if Foresight meant I shouldn't have taken the Snecko Eye, actually. I'm sure it's going to be fine, though. This is going to be a good time, I believe is what the kids call it. Let's go up the far side here. I don't feel like approaching the Burning Elite this act is going to be a smart choice. And yeah, this is going to be perhaps a relatively typical opening draw. Omniscience, strike! Add another Wallop. Yeah. Yeah, this is where I want my run to go. Even more card removals. Even better. I actually think we should probably be removing Defends over Strike still. There's that double Omni people warned me about, and I can't even play them both. Truly a sad time. Oh well, I'll have to settle for double Foresight. And nothing else. Only looking at the top 6 cards of the draw pile every turn. After seeing what the enemy is doing. A real tragedy. Give me death cards. Second Renewable could be reasonably included, just to avoid sketchiness with random costs. I think that's quite reasonable. We definitely don't want Study or anything that adds insights when we have Snecko Eye. It's a good tip. If you're new to Snecko Eye on Watcher specifically, look out for insights. They are horrible. Terrifying. Get them out of here. Alright, that's more like what I want to see. Omni. Guess I'll just randomly talk to the hand 2 birds? Sure, whatever. Yeah, those ones. Especially those ones. Bon. Protect does say 2 cost on it, but I think we're good in terms of defense here. We've got Vigilance blocking for 12 in addition to applying Calm. And Wallop's block for about that much too. We don't need a third card that serves the same role. Maybe if it said plus on it, I'd consider it. Is this as hilarious with Bottled Omniscience as I want it to be? I think it is, right? Ritual Dagger deals 15 damage if fatal, if it kills an enemy. You can permanently increase this card's damage by 3. As I want it is. It is, or is it ain't. The card we want to be. The interaction that I think is particularly interesting here is that when Omniscience plays a card, it is targeted randomly. When it plays an attack card, rather, you know, anything that can target enemies, it targets randomly. And that means that if we Omniscience Ritual Dagger, it's going to be able to kill 2 different enemies if its damage is high enough. And that might mean that we can level it up 2 times per combat by getting 2 kills with it, using Omniscience. How often will that actually occur? I don't know. I'm hoping at least once, but probably not more than once. I'll be upgrading it immediately as well. All right, so here is an opportunity for exactly that. Omniscience double Ritual Dagger. So Ritual Dagger is currently deal 15. If we're in Wrath stance, that will be deal 30. And I can make it deal 40 if I use the Flex Potion. So we have to distribute damage on these nerds sufficiently that our Omniscience Ritual Dagger will guaranteed kill 2 of them. See, the first eruption will deal 14, the second one will deal 28. So they have to be... They have to be all at 40 or less. Before I play the Omni, is that the way to guarantee it? I think so. Can I get them all to 40 or less? Not all of them. I can hit each of them one time, but it shouldn't be enough damage, right? So Wallop would be 22, and I would need to deal 23, but that's pretty close. Okay, let's try it this way. This is the most likely, I think, to work. Swivel. Bonk. It's also a big block. Not that I think that's going to matter. Talk to the hand here. Spear Naval here. Omniscience targets Omniscience, targets Eruption, targets Ritual Dagger. Two of them died to the Ritual Dagger. And now the card says... Deal 18. Okay, so it only leveled one time. I guess. How unfortunate that it works that way, but it's still a really good Omni target. Genuinely didn't know it would work that way. Blasphemy could be an interesting inclusion here. As part of our Omniscience chain for, like, guaranteed kills. I think I'm going to include it here. Just have to be really careful with it. Blasphemer! No, you cannot remove the die next turn effect of Blasphemy with orange pellets. But you can remove the confusion of Snecko Eye with orange pellets. And that might be something we want to do. Particularly since the Omniscience is bottled. That could be very valuable to us, actually. extremely valuable to us. Actually quite like that. Ability to remove powers, attacks, and to remove debuffs in general, too. You know, confusion, not just confusion, but vulnerable, frail, that sort of thing. I will take it. And we'll take nothing else here. I don't need a third Fear Naval. Rush down, meditate, anybody? Pretty good. Definitely wouldn't call you wrong for that. Bronze scales, that also helps for heart. I mean, we need a little help for heart. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. And very little else, truthfully. Okay, we've got the Consecrate. So if I Omni Dagger here, we're looking at how much damage? This gives 3 energy back also. Quick maths. 48 by 48 plus. What is 18 by 3? 156. Okay, that just kills. Because that's more than 50 per attack. So wait. Oh no! It works the bad way. The second cast of Omniscience simply doesn't apply. It doesn't count. So it has to be the first hit. Or we don't level up the dagger. I did not know it worked like that. Did not know it worked like that. I'm actually going to want this card, by the way. Because we're going to be purging confusion. How do I feel about Warp Tongues? Warp Tongues seem alright. Get a random card every turn. We're going to be able to remove the pain pretty immediately here. Or we can get one targeted upgrade. Which means another removal. I think I'd rather have the upgrades. Each turn. Man, that's wild about the Ritual Dagger. Alright, well, give me double Eruption, double Foresight? Question mark? Played just lucky first. Foolish. Okay, we'll have to take a little damage to pain, but we can kill them both here. Is a little tempting. Mostly don't feel like I need any unupgraded cards. There's membership card, but now we can't afford it. How tragic. How tragic. That's alright. We won't miss it that much. So, 23, 23 plus 8 times 3. That's plenty. So, if we land the first kill, it does level up. Aha! Maybe we'd find one upgraded eventually. Welcome, upgraded Crush Joints. Would have been able to afford it with the gold over the dagger, go figure. That's why you take the money. relatively tough call. We're fighting Collector, huh? Should not be that difficult. Okay, unfortunately we drew just lucky. These are pretty okay costs to lock in, ultimately. Ritual Dagger's a bit obnoxious. Let me just verify that this is not lethal, actually. I would play Omni, targeting Blasphemy, Crush Joints. So we get how much damage? That'll be 18 by 3 from the first Crush Joints. Plus 45 from the second Crush Joint. So the Crush Joints alone do 99 damage. Yeah, that's like super duper lethal. Just super duper lethal. Omni, then Blasphemy, then Crush Joints. That way, the Crush Joints, the first Crush Joints will activate the Vulnerable here. Plenty of energy to spend. This does 126. Easy peasy. All right, good boss fight. Good boss fight. Skrull is a lot less good with this Neko Eye, but I think it's still worth including here. No need for a second Blasphemy. Brilliance doesn't really work because we have no mantra. Skrull, I'll take. Is this a Sacred Bark deck? This feels like we want to find a Deviform now. I do not like the Busted Crown, although we are scaling pretty well. We don't have a block solution. Well, actually, hold on. We have double Wall Up, Talk to the Hand. And I have a Flex Potion and Orange Pellets. So, I actually think I could pretty reasonably take a Busted Crown upon reflection. Like, what is Heart gonna do? Die? Heart's not gonna get killed on turn 1, but I can definitely get a block engine down against Heart. And the extra energy each turn would be nice. What we don't want is a Velvet Choker. That would break the entire Omniscience chain. I think Sacred Bark is also very reasonable here. We've got some extremely good potions to double with Potion Belt. I don't get very many opportunities to intentionally take a Busted Crown. Let's do it. Hey everyone. Did you know that you can now support me directly on YouTube by getting a channel membership? For as low as $5 a month, you'll get access to perks like custom badges and emojis to use in comments and discounts on the merch store, all while helping support me and this channel to do what I love every day. Just click the join button below to get started. Now back to the video. The extra energy might help our consistency a little bit, too. Don't forget we have to go for that Burning Elite. Any upgrades I think are particularly important? The Foresight, mostly. Card removals would be nice, too, but what can you do? To trade a removal for an elite. Okay, we'll go this way. Get that upgrade in. Sleeves Divinity, and that's okay. I can still afford to play the thingy. Let's kill you. Want to make sure we get the kill with the first dagger. To level it up. Not interested in a foreign influence. And we just turn one every fight forever? I guess so. That's satisfying. That's really satisfying. Can't do that to Transient, though. Do I want this to see Reality Plus? It's fine. I need some way to beat Awakened one? Yeah, I'll take this. Bonus chest with meat on the bone. I'm never going below half HP. You kidding me? Get out of here. No way. No way. I might actually really want to remove 2 strikes or something. Reconsidering going to this elite. Going here instead. Nah, let's turn 1 kill Reptomancer and Giant Head and Nemesis. Let's do it. Anawab says, I think we can kill Transient. Really now? It's not going to be on turn 1. I don't think. The base damage of the dagger is how much? Let's just do some quick theory. If I were to... Omni, Blasphemy, Dagger. Just how much damage would that be? 48 times 6. That's 300 alone. Let's triple this. We could do maybe 400, possibly 500 or 600 if I flex potion, attack potion. And we could do quite a bit more than that if I could get crush joints in play too. But I think for this fight I have to do something like double foresight, double... Not sure. Yeah, and there's definitely no need to burn potions here. We're just hypothesizing what could kill this enemy. Double swivel. Actually, yeah, getting rid of swivel sounds pretty good. And then we're going to lock in costs as they are. And that is actually relatively reasonable. Don't draw swivel ever again. Wait, is that wallop normal cost or random cost? Ha! Nice. Okay, we'll get Blasphemy into my hand, maybe. Don't need to draw a Ritual Dagger now. So now we're drawing 7 cards per turn, but our cards are no longer random cost. That's why I picked up this Just Lucky, in part. It was because of this. Ooh, that's the only thing I'm going to get to scry, huh? That's unfortunate. Pretty good overall, though. For 2-cost, fair no evil. Deck needs more cards that aren't strike. What I've learned. Doesn't look like we have a kill here. Unsurprising, ultimately. I'm allowed to try, though. So I am allowed to blaspheme. Because the fight ends after Frenzian's turn, regardless of what I do or don't do. $216. A little bit of strength and we would have been there. If I'd done the Flex Potion on turn 1, we could have gotten a Ritual Dagger kill here. But much better to save this Flex Potion for the Heartfire. Anyone else's heart skip a beat there at the very end? Mine did, for some reason. I knew what was going to happen, but it still... I wasn't really sure. Wasn't 100% convinced. So it was kind of terrifying. Would I add a third Omni? I would add a third, fourth, fifth, and sixth Omniscience. Just to name a few. Well, my best friends are Omnisciences. I think I have a kill here, but it's the second hit of the Ritual Daggers, so I don't want it. Understood. Okay, let's do this the old-fashioned way. Double all of our powers, just like Mom used to make. I'll be able to play Miracle, talk to the hand Wallop? Okay, that'll work. So double Foresight, double what? The Sea Reality? Eruption? Eruption. Technically better to swivel or playing Talk to the Hands? Now I scry 1 million. Also, I'm not confused. All of that except for the Consecrate. Rush Joints is not going to get played. Understood. That's not going to be enough block. Okay. Woodbar. maybe should have just taken that turn 1 kill that I had. I don't know. We've got the kill now, right, with Blasphemy? Yeah. 259. Easy. There's the Peace Pipe. Now we can remove cards from the deck at rest sites. Man, I wish we had seen this a little earlier. Unfortunately, I'll only be able to use it to toke 1 card, but it's still really good. Not retaining anything. That's not quite true, but... care about anything I'm retaining. Fight a boss, get a rare relic. Sounds pretty good. Upgrade all is a lot less impactful thanks to Warp Tongs, and we might need to heal at some point. Maybe. This is 53. It's 103. So it would kill, but it would be the second dagger that killed. So we'll do double Gore Set again. So I just need Ritual Dagger and Blasphemy to kill. That does now 238. Block first. GG. The Red Needle gives us some plated armor. Very happy to see a speed potion. We can purge that debuff too to gain 5 permanent points of dexterity. And I think that that is pretty sweet. Almost tempted by Prostrate here. Let's lose the attack potion now. Okay, feeling pretty good about our Heart Bite with these 2 potions. I was wondering how we were going to scale high enough, but I think we've got it now. And a Lizard Tail for a second chance at life. Makes me happy I didn't upgrade all. Alright, on to the Burning Elite then. First up, a Merchant. Offering me another Omniscience and a Deva form. Okay, I think I figured out how we're doing this. We can buy them both. Both of these big, expensive, rare cards with our Snecko-Eye. With our Omniscience chaining, it's gonna be mighty good. Could remove cards, but no, we're set here. We are absolutely, totally set. Maxwell Damage asks, what's the Lizard Tail Mark of No Heal interaction? The Mark of the Bloom? You cannot heal at all. So you will just instantly die, even with the Lizard Tail. You can think of it as prevent any effect that would increase your health for any reason. No exceptions. So end of act healing, healing relics, healing powers, healing potions, second chances at life, events, all of it. All of it. Oh, this is a cool way to do this. We go Omni, Blasphemy, Consecrate. And then this now does plenty damage to kill. At turn 1 dagger, Bagger Prep draws us even more cards on turn 1, which might be a bad thing, but probably not. And, oh my god, this Evaluate is takeable? That's so funny. Normally, Insights, bad thing with the Snecko-Eye, but because we're purging our confusion with Orange Pellets, we can always trust these Insights will be 0 cost, which makes this Evaluate a decent block card with the Speed Potion. And it's also a card draw card, which we'll appreciate with our Deviform. I'm actually going to take it. Seems like it's a random addition. But I think it'll help a little bit for the last few fights. Okay, how do I Ritual Dagger you nerds? Alright, because I've got Double Omni again. Double Consecrate would be how much? Not a kill. Okay, good. Or wait, yes it would be because of, No! Because of the Akabeko I forgot to include. Oh well. I accidentally killed my enemy on turn 1. How sad. For me. $63 times lots. Seems fine. Oh, I almost did Omni. Wait, this is the second or third Omni? Doesn't matter. There was one more in there. Finish him. $283. Liquid Memories gets a card out of the discard pile, lets us play it. I think that's pretty reasonably useful. No longer feel like I care about whatever this power potion has. Let's take that instead. Has the Snecko been energy positive? Doesn't matter, it's been draw positive. That's what we care about. And I don't think I want to do another fight. What's our dagger at? 68. We're doing a pretty good job with that. Let's take 50 gold here. We have to remember to recall. And now... Death. Death to the Awakened One. So we might not want to power spam too heavily this time. Can't end this fight in one turn. But I will definitely play this zero-cost Deviform so that we can just keep playing stuff. And I would like to activate Orange Pellets now, even though we've got a handful of random cost stuff. Preventing any future things from being random cost is good. I don't need double Foresight. So let's just delete some starter cards that I don't want. It feels odd, but somehow effective. I could also maybe play all the powers if I could kill the first phase now. I don't think I can reasonably do that. But it might be possible with the right Omni Chain. Interesting. Can probably one turn kill Time Eater? I think so. I think we have that first strike capacity. Could need some block here. Double talk to the hand, double vigilance. Maybe they land in the right spots, maybe they don't. And I'll get rid of one of these strikes as well. Yeah, one of them weren't in the correct spot. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay, we can draw into that wall up with the ink bottle. Which will very much help me block this turn. Alright, birds have been dispatched. Blockening is occurring, and we're getting more and more and more energy each turn, thanks to the power of Devaform. So the longer we can hold on to this, the better it's going to get. And we're still drawing 7 base cards per turn with Snecko Eye. That's right, the record for Watcher's streak wins is 25, now held by Merle, who was here in chat earlier. That sneaky man. And that is ongoing. He's currently taking a break from streaming it, but 25 and counting for him. Who's still here? Santa. Santa Claus. Oh, shoot. I mindlessly am a wrath person. But maybe I could just block this. I can definitely use the Ritual Dagger to get out of the situation. Take a look at the map here. Five, 4x4 is 96, currently blocking 62. 62 plus 27. 89. So it takes 7 to level up that dagger? That's fine by me. And then just make a mental note to pay more attention here. Crush Joints is still in the draw pile. Just Lucky can help me find it. I don't need this, though. Okay, there's Crush Joints. I'm pretty sure that means I have a kill here. Let's verify. 68 times 4.5. 306. Yep, that's a clean kill. Oh, wonderful. And Ritual Dagger's just straight up in my hand to make the turn 1 kill on Time Eater a lot more palatable. Can I simply kill Time Eater instantly on turn 1? Math time. 73 times 4.5. Only 328. So how much damage is my Omni? Be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let me recount that. If I play Omniscience, 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 it's 11 cards. I gotta be very careful, because Time Eater will end our turn if we play 12. So, first Omniscience plays Omniscience twice. So, one Omniscience, and then Omniscience, Omniscience. Those Omnisciences to target Omniscience and another card. So, 2 more Omnisciences get played. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 copies of Omniscience, targeting 2 Omnisciences and 3 other cards. Those 3 other cards get played 2 times each, so yes, that is 11 total card plays. So, double Blasphemy, double Crush Joints, double... Wallop is the best damage card. And Ritual Dagger should kill. GG. Two thump, a deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the spire, the source of all these turn 1 KOs? You prime your stick. Divine energy dealing 24-38. Best candy non-chocolate division. First thing that springs to mind, I don't think this would be my ultimate nomination. I'll probably go with something coconut. But I do like the OG Werther's Originals. Caramels. They're like they're too sweet, but they're perfectly good. If you're the sweet tooth kind of person. These days I can't eat them anymore, but I used to love them. Alright, we gotta remove a card now. Please. Okay, we could finally try to include a Mental Fortress in all this, but I don't know if it's gonna make a difference. Second Flex Potion seems absurd. Although we could probably kill Spire Spear and Spire Shield on turn 1. I really like these potions for Heart, actually. Maybe I'll just go with another card remove. I think that is really good. We talked about how many... too many strikes in this deck. Well, let's lose all the strikes. So it does how much? 78? 78. So I can just do this. Alright, good fight. Tori reduces unblocked attack damage from 5 to 1. Busted Crown says, how about that pressure points? I say, no thanks. Dunkalicious. Alright, Ritual Dagger's up to 83 damage. Deviform and Foresight in my hand on turn 1. What's going to be the Omni-Chain for this fight? If the goal was do 800 damage and there was no restriction, I'm pretty sure I could do it here. With Blasphemy, Crush Joints, Ritual Dagger. That would be... that's 83 times 9. 747 damage. With the Ritual Dagger duplicated, plus a little bit more from Crush Joints. So if it weren't for the invincible effect of the Heart, we could actually just kill it right now. And I might be able to kill Transient right now with this hand. But Heart has a damage cap, so we have to play it slow. And that means... I'm thinking double Talk to the hand, double... well, all the powers are in the opening hand. I guess I will double the Ritual Dagger on turn 1. There's no real reason to, though. We should cap the damage on this turn, at a minimum. Problem with it, actually, with no powers left, we won't be able to purge the debuffs of Heart, hilariously. Unless I Liquid Memories the Foresight and don't play it yet. Or I could do the same with the Deviform. I guess that's what the Liquid Memories is for. Oh yeah, I can't with Deviform, it's Ethereal, so we're not playing Foresight. Got it. This will take some damage from Beat of Death. Do I lose the strikes? Not opposed, actually. I'll lose one strike. Alright, good damage. Good talk. Good life. That big ol' 67. Eruption is our only wrath source. Is a little unfortunate here. It's okay. Looks like we figured it out. No. I don't want to draw those. Okay, we already used Eruption. Guess it's good we have a lot of strength, because we're actually doing very low damage output in this fight. On average. Not exactly a high-performance deck right now, but the Deva Form and the 5 Strength and Dexterity is really all we needed here. Thankfully. Oh, now you draw Eruption? Thanks, Ink Bottle. More like Stink Bottle. Okay, unfortunately those ended up randomly 3-costed in our opening hands. After all my blabbing about how they were going to be useful to us. And then they betrayed me. The last possible moments. Still, ultimately it doesn't matter. Because we are there. Next turn, anyway, we are. GG, Mr. Hart. GG. Hey there, if you enjoyed that video, watch this one next. And before you go, join us on Twitch and watch live. I'm there 5 days a week playing Slay the Spire, answering questions, and chilling with the community. Click the link in the description to follow right now. Ta-ta for now.